Hello, Phosphor Dot fans. Earl at thelogbook.com, back with more arcade action from the early 80s. This one is one of my all-time favorites. It's not the best remembered game in the Williams Electronics catalog, but it is fairly popular in Japan because IREM originated it in Japan before Williams licensed it. It's called Motorace USA, and it is... the original title of the game in Japan was Zippy Race. For some reason, they just didn't think that would go over quite so well in the US. It's a fairly straightforward overhead racer, but it gets complicated real quick, as you can see. Now, the thing that makes Motorace USA kind of unique is that it doesn't stay on the highway here. It goes into some different terrains. Oh, I missed the wheelie bar or the ramp. Ow. That had to leave a mark. This was a joystick-controlled game. Rather than having handlebars or anything like that. Just a lot of fun, very colorful. And we're off to Vegas. Could have been worse, I suppose. Once you rank below a certain level, you just don't get points for it. It's very handy that there are just cans of gas lying out in the desert. It's very appreciative of that. To thread that needle. This is where the game really gets fun. Frustrating maybe, but fun. Oh, I missed some primo refueling opportunities there. Oh, I think it's that same bush. Rather than losing lives, you lose a significant amount of gas for each crash. And so it's not running out of lives, but running out of fuel. That will cost you, although I can't imagine that I haven't killed one of my drivers yet. No. Empty. Totally empty. tire. Oh, but you can continue. Yes, let's. And I'll try not to suck as bad as I have been. Oof. Just stay in one place, dummy. Which is not under all the cars. Hey, finally we're back to some blacktop here. Which doesn't really make things any easier since it's in this tightly confined lane. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. Considering how my luck has been going with this game, I was expecting the planes to bomb me, but I have to remind myself this is not change lanes. I'm surprised I ranked that high, considering how much time I spent in the ditch. Oh, I was afraid of that. The trick to Motorace USA is to stay in the center, leave yourself room to maneuver, and don't freak out. Minor corrections usually do the trick. Urgently needed gas. You can let off the gas yourself, and oh no. Come on, I gotta make it to St. Louis. You're kidding me. But can I continue? Yes, and I think I shall. The car AI in the first-person scenes is not that different from the car AI in the overhead scenes. Minor adjustments. Okay, and once again we're in the desert. Ooh. And once again we're in the creek. What amazes me about Motorace USA was that while the previous Irem Williams collaboration, Moon Patrol, was fairly widely ported, it's a pretty popular game, for some reason this didn't quite take off in the arcades like Moon Patrol did, and it also was not ported to a home console until, unless I'm very much mistaken, PlayStation 1. And that was an Irem arcade compilation that was available only in Japan, or, to nuts like me who paid heavily to get really obscure imports for the PS1. Oh, thanks, dude. Well, I gassed up and then burned a lot of that gas, dying. Oh. Gotta get out from behind that truck. Surely I can make it to Chicago. These destinations are not really in a straight line. I wonder if whoever designed the game realizes that. Get gas and die. The Taco Bell story. Alright. Kind of played it ultra safe there, which I should probably do more often. I've set another new record. Alright, let's see if we can make it to the end and get to New York. It's a racing game featuring an endless succession of Volkswagen Beetles. It's kind of what it looks like from the top. Everything looks like Herbie. Obviously, the driver's getting a bit more aggressive the further I get into this game. Did that car go on the wheelie ramp? Now that had to be something to see. Oh, so close. Let's just go ahead and get over here. Oh, but there's no gas can now. Thanks. Now, the aforementioned PlayStation 1 port of this game was on a disc with other Irem games, some of which had not been brought to the US by Williams or anyone else. Boy, this is one where I really need to let off the gas, isn't there? Yay, New York. And hey, New York drivers. It's very realistic. And the PlayStation 1 version, it wasn't Motorace USA, it was Zippy Race, because that was a compilation aimed at a Japanese audience. But it was very faithful, and, you know, just arcade perfect. I don't think the Statue of Liberty is supposed to wave like that. So either that's the Doctor Who Statue of Liberty, in which case don't blink, or it's the Ghostbusters 2 Statue of Liberty, in which case don't think. And I believe the difference once you go back to the West Coast is you now have a more powerful bike, and so your backside can end up wrapped around your ears if you're not careful. You can get into trouble a lot faster, I'll put it that way. Oh, I missed the wheelie ramp. This is one of those games that I don't necessarily play for a particular scoring goal. I'm just trying to finish the course. And not die as many times as I obviously already have. And wow, that had to hurt. So did that. With regards to my earlier comments about your bike now being a little overpoweringly fast. And you note the traffic is coming at me a lot faster going into Vegas this time. It's not so much that they're coming at me faster, I'm going at them faster. Ouch. Yeah, didn't do too well that time. I imagine the desert scenes are gonna hurt a lot more going as fast as this bike does now. Kiss a cactus. See, if this is buggy challenge, I would have jumped that rock. Oh, I was hoping to make the jump ramp. So there you have it, Motorace USA, a minor classic in the Williams Electronics pantheon. Probably a bit more popular in Japan than it was here, and I've always thought it was a lot of fun and just criminally underrated as far as, you know, just nice, simple, fun racing games go. So there you have it. I strongly urge you to seek it out, whether in emulation or the real thing. If you have the chance, it's definitely worth it.